What's up guys, I'm Danny and thank you for checking out my channel Bluray Dan. That was a fuzz. In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick review on two films released by Lionsgate. The first movie that I'm going to be reviewing is The Voices starring Ryan Reynolds. This movie is also starring Gemma Arterton, Anna Kendrick, and Jackie Weaver. First off, I'm going to show you guys the artwork a little bit. You have a matte finish on the slipcover with a glossy finish on Ryan Reynolds, the dog, the cat, and the title. The same thing on the spine, and there's the back for you. Take that slipcover off, you have the same artwork there, but nice surprise, you also have the same artwork on the disc art. It may be the same, but it's nicer than just a plain old Blu-ray disc art, so that's pretty cool. As always, I'm going to read the plot on the back. It says, Jerry is that chipper guy clocking the 9 to 5 at a bathtub factory with the offbeat charm of anyone who could use a few friends. With the help of his court-appointed psychiatrist, he pursues his office crush. However, the relation takes a sudden murderous turn after she stands him up for a date. Guided by his evil talking cat and benevolent talking dog, Jerry must decide whether to keep striving for normalcy or indulge in a much more sinister path. Guys, I have to say, this movie was pretty surprising. Basically, the story is as it reads. Ryan Reynolds plays this guy who has a mental illness who's trying to be normal, but he can't seem to be normal. He hears voices, hence the title, and the voices are coming out of his dog and his cat. Now, I gotta say, those were my favorite parts of the film. The stuff that the cat says is absolutely hilarious. You gotta see how realistic the cat and the dog look when they're talking. It's pretty funny. What makes it even better is that Ryan Reynolds plays the voice for all of those characters. And honestly, before seeing the special features, I had no idea that it was him playing every part. I love the cast. Ryan Reynolds has been one of my favorite comedy actors and regular actors for a long time. I think he's a bit underrated. Gotta love Just Friends. It's a great movie. And Anna Kendrick. Come on. Drop dead gorgeous, great actress. Made the movie that much better. It was done very uniquely. It was a very unique movie, and I think it hit on the mark. I definitely think a lot of people should see this because they'd be surprised. Really cool, creepy, psychotic. Like the back says, a must see. The audio is great, the visuals were awesome, everything was so crisp. Everything about this film was just fun. I had a great time watching it. It was different than what I expected, and I'm glad it was. I mean, because overall I had a great time with it. Now, one of the very great parts about the set are the special features. You get the voices from fridge to frame, video effects, the making of Bosco and Mr. Whiskers, that's the dog and the cat, comparison show reel, the voices of Ryan Reynolds, deleted scenes, extended scenes, animatics, cast and costume sketch gallery, a ton of stuff. It makes the set that much better. Like I said before, I never would have known that Ryan Reynolds played the voice of, I think, 5 characters in total if I did not have those special features. So definitely look for it and check it out. I highly recommend this one. The next film that I'm going to be reviewing is also released by Lionsgate, and that is A Most Violent Year. This movie has Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain starring as the lead actors. And just like before, I just want to show off the artwork a little bit. I really like the black and purple colors on the front and the same thing on the spine. And there's the back, and you also get the same artwork that's inside. Now, once again, I'm going to read the plot on the back. It says, Abel Morales has a lucrative oil delivery service. But on the eve of a huge business deal, Abel is snared in a web of danger and deceit. Beset by rivals who want to take his business and a DA who wants to take him down, Abel is driven to desperate measures to save his company and protect his family. Basically, this is about a guy who's running an oil business who's trying his best to avoid all violence. That being said, there is plenty of violence going on around. You hear tons of terrible stories on the radio and on the news in the background, and he even has a lot of stuff done to him where his oil tanks are being stolen and they're just ripping him off. And throughout all of this, he's just trying his hardest to avoid violence. So in reality, it's the least violent story in A Most Violent Year. Now, before anything else, I just want to say that I really went into this kind of thinking this was going to be a mob type film. If that's what you're going by with this film, I just want to let you know right now, it is really not a mob film. It's kind of the farthest thing from it, to be honest. I just want to note that the cast, the acting, the visuals, and the audio were all fantastic. The story is interesting. It's an interesting story, I'll give it that. But for me, it just fell short. The movie is 125 minutes long, so that's 2 hours and 5 minutes. And in my opinion, it could have been cut down to, I'd say, an hour and a half, and I would have liked it much better. Now, I gotta say, there are some movies that have so much potential, like this one, but something happens where it just gets so drawn out that it takes too long for anything to happen, and anything that does happen is so far and in between because of the length of the film that it just loses something. And that's my opinion. There are a lot of people out there who like slow burners, and I know a lot of people who like this movie. And I'm not saying I don't like this movie, but I didn't love it. It really wasn't there for me. At times it got kind of boring, and I hate to say this because I was really looking forward to this. Originally this movie got so many bad reviews, and then I had so many friends telling me that it was so underrated and that it needed to be watched. So I'm glad that I picked it up and I actually got to watch it. I just wasn't too into it. On the back, I mean, there's a clip of one of the action scenes, which I'm not going to show because I don't want to give it away, but that's really the only one action scene that happens within the film. There's really not many others. I would definitely recommend seeing this movie at least one time just to check it out and make your own opinions on it. There are some people who like slow burners, and I would definitely recommend this to you guys. Now, as far as the special features go, you get deleted scenes, an audio commentary with the writer/director J.C. Chandor, and the producers Neil Dodson and Anna Jerb. You also get 3 in-depth behind-the-scenes featurettes, and you get some more stuff too. Again, it has its high points, but overall, I was just not really digging this movie. Maybe I'll give this a second watch down the line. Hopefully I'll like it better next time, but that's just my opinion. As always, I have a couple questions for you guys. Are you a fan of Ryan Reynolds? And if so, what's your favorite Ryan Reynolds movie? Like I said before, mine's Just Friends. And he was also really good in Smoking Aces. And the same question goes for Oscar Isaac. I don't know too many of his films, so what are some of your favorites? And maybe that'll get me to check those out. So definitely let me know your thoughts. But alright guys, that is it. That is the end of this video. As always, if you could please do me a favor and hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. Please leave your comments down in the comment box below. And as always, hit that subscribe button because I got plenty more videos coming out. Please also feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm active on all of those all the time. The links are down in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm Danny, and this is the Bluray Dan channel. I'll see you guys next time.